Tim here. Welcome back to the channel. So we've got Fred back in the operating table. So we did the Battle in Bama last week. Had a great time. So we've dug back into Fred. We've got 4 weeks till we go on power cruise. I got a bunch of things we want to do. So first thing I'm doing is I'm underneath Fred right now, getting rid of the catalytic converter, trying to open it up a little bit. I think it was getting really choked up by that old cat in there. So that's gone. Putting a piece of pipe in. I should have done it right from the beginning, but I didn't. So here we are fighting with it. So we're gonna take care of that, and then we've got some odds and ends to do under the hood. I'm trying to get this air conditioning going before we go. So I was able to scrounge up some of the parts. I'm having trouble getting one pipe that's missing, but we'll figure it out. Definitely will. Not sure what the answer is gonna be yet, but we'll figure it out. And then my wife liked the shiny patina cars at the Battle in Bama, so a light clicked, and I made a big mistake by putting that linseed oil on here. Like, I saw everybody doing it. Oh, that's a cool thing. Well, I think that was a huge mistake. So I'm trying to get that linseed oil off. I'll be using everything. Like, I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. I've read things like using dishwashing detergent, scrubbing it, and I was using lacquer thinner. That seemed to be maybe working. So we're gonna play with that a little bit, and then I'm gonna hit Ole Fred. I tried it here with the buffer, and it came out remarkably nice. So we're gonna try to give Fred a freshen up, be like a Fredjuvenation. We'll see how it goes, and we're gonna put the topper on for Power Tour. So I got a little foo-fooing on that done. So within the next few days here, we should be looking a lot different on Ole Fred, and then hopefully we're gonna be going to a friend's house and putting the lowering kit on the next week or so. We'll see. Gotta make a couple phone calls, but hopefully we can make that happen. So when we head out on Power Tour, Fred will be looking really cool. So anyway, follow along. I'm gonna show you what we're doing. We're gonna get Fred all tightened up and getting ready for Power Tour. So that was super fun. Definitely should have done that right from the beginning, but I think we got it. I jammed it on that pipe as far as I could and got it all stitched together. So we'll see. We'll give it a start here and see what happens. So also working on this HVAC system. So nothing worked. I found the vacuum lines going to the controls weren't working. So I got that all hooked up. New fan motor, the fan blows. So we're gonna start it up, see if this exhaust leaks, see what it sounds like without that stupid catalytic converter in there. And yeah, we'll see. And then if all is good, hopefully these vacuum controls work and I can put the dash back together. So let's give it an old whirly whirl here. See what's what. Little Fred's keys. Sniper's still alive. Right. Well, I didn't like that. Definitely is a lot louder. Not that it's loud, but it's definitely different. Sounds pretty good. I don't hear any like crazy exhaust leaks. That's huge. Definitely is a lot throatier. I think that cat was really choking it up. You can hear it. Like I'm getting off the jack stands. Play with this dash a little bit, see if it works. And we'll take it for a ride. All right, let's go for a ride. All right, so a few updates. Dash is back together. I put extra foam around here to try to get these to seal really well. And believe it or not, everything works. You flip it to defrost, the defrost works, the vent comes out of here. Now we just need some cold air coming through there. But that's what I want to show you next here. So this is what I'm working on. Well, two things in between. My wife came out and helped me move this. You ready? So I got the old topper from Pearl. And it's gonna go there in a little while. So Fred will have a new look. But I had used some cleaner that I had on the farm. This stuff is caustic. I don't even know why I use it, but it ate all of the white paint, anodization, whatever it is, off the aluminum. So I just gave it a quick foo-foo spray paint on there so it's just not shiny aluminum. I don't know, whatever. But I want to show you the air conditioning stuff. So this is where I'm at. So the truck was basically stripped of all the air. The only bracket was left was this critter. The condenser was still in place. I got a new accumulator, and I'm missing, so way over on the bottom there, that line connects to the evaporator condenser. I can't get that one. Having a hard time finding it. So we're gonna keep digging. Got some friends that are looking that are super knowledgeable in this stuff, so hopefully they'll be able to help me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to replace some of the parts I already bought. So I bought all the new pipes and everything that come from the compressor for an 81. But if I have to, I think that's available for other years, and I may just convert the whole thing so the condenser comes out on the passenger side, and we'll see, we'll figure it out. But I got this puzzle. I gotta figure it out. I have some pictures, and hopefully we can get this all together. So I'm gonna dig in another thing I did. So the kick down wasn't working. So I was able to use the kick down, adjust it, and I reversed the connector doodadder so it's on the other side so it goes in straight, and it seems to be okay. So when we take it for a ride, we'll give it a test. So I'm gonna tackle this AC thing and we'll see what we can do with it. Hopefully it'll work. All right, let's go, let's get on that. Look at Fred with the topper. It's not exactly the right one, but it'll work for power chords. My eyes open for the correct one. I guess I was talking to a fellow at Battle of Bam. He said that this one here is from a OBS. So it's a little off, but it'll work. Looks pretty good, I think, and it'll work for power chords. So let's go see if getting rid of that cat made any difference. So I haven't really left the neighborhood at all, just like around the corner, and it seems like a lot different. So we're gonna go out to the main road and see how it behaves when you give it some juice. Kind of got a feeling it might be a huge difference. It might be a game changer. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting over excited, but we'll see. Let's go. So I'm thinking it's definitely I gained a few old horsepowers there. There's no doubt about it. It's still not a rocket ship off the line, but I can't expect it to be. It's just one of those old crate 350s. So I'm thinking I'm happy with it. So let me turn around, and we'll turn around again and get from a stop and give it some juice, see how she does coming up to a stop sign down. All right, so let's give it a whirl. As long as we don't hit Mr. Jogger here. Mr. Jogger, being careful. You can hear it. Turn the corner here, give it some juice and see what she does, and we'll head back to the old rancheroo. See, she's not super fast off the line. Gets up and going. No, I think it's fine. I just think the engine just doesn't have a whole lot of juice. Certainly cruise is nice. So let's head back to the ranch and we'll get back to work. And actually we'll get back to work tomorrow because we're going to see old Mr. Hank Jr. tonight. So it's time to clean up, and then we'll pick back up on things in the morning. All right, so we'll see you in a few in the morning, but it'll be just a sec. All right, bye. We made it back to the old rancheroo here, so we're gonna get cleaned up, go see our show tonight, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna pick up, see if we can polish this turd up and see if we can make it like a pretty little patina shine look. It's kind of was promising, so we'll see. We'll catch you in a second in the morning. All right, bye. This is the right thing or not to do, but it seems to be working. So trying to get this linseed oil off of here, and I'm rubbing it down with lacquer thinner. It's taking a little bit of the paint off, but I don't really think it's going to hurt anything. So it seems to get the like runs of, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm just soaking up a rag with this perfume. And it seems to get those runs from the linseed oil out. So we're gonna do the whole truck like this. Seems a little paint, but that might help with the patina, I don't know. Then we're gonna run the buffer over it real quick. And I think it's gonna come out pretty minty. I don't know. I think that linseed oil gums up the buffering wheel. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna saturate this with this. I don't know, right or wrong, can't hurt it. This is where the barroom brawl happened. I might try pulling that out too. Not today, soon. This thing got shine. It's gonna look fancy again. So we're just gonna continue this the rest of the truck, and then we'll see what it looks like when we hit it with the buffer. Let's see what this looks like. I'll put a little on here. Ooh. Maybe I'll stick it on here. Let's give it a whirl. I gotta have a clean rag somewhere. I have one. There it is. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't use one. I guess it doesn't matter in this car. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Let's hit the rest of the truck, see what it comes out like. I think it looks pretty good. Can you see it? Not sure if you can see it. But boy, it sure came to life a bit. Let's just hit the rest of the truck and see what it does. You wouldn't believe it. Look at this turd. It actually kind of cleaned up pretty good. So we'll do a quick walk around. I'm going to do some vehicle shuffling, put Fred outside here and do some cleanup. And let's see though next if we can get this AC compressor, because this is a dilemma of mine. I got to get this thing mounted. I've got a puzzle of brackets and all this jazz. So we'll put them on the floor, see if we can figure them out. And then see if we can get that mounted tonight. So let's do that. Let me shuffle, and then we will tackle that AC compressor, and then I'll give you a good walk around to look at the shiny turd. Look at it. Pretty cool. All right, let's go. All right, so we got to get this compressor mounted. So on the floor here, so I put a little post out on the Gulf Coast Square Body Facebook page asking for some help. I was looking for the brackets. And a local fella, super nice gal, he had just, like, I don't know, did an LS swap or something. But anyway, he had a bunch in the back of the truck. So hopefully everything's here. I think I have that one maybe. Need that one. That one looks kind of like an alternator bracket, but it wasn't. And there's some brackets on the old compressor. So I'm going to swap them over onto here and see if I can make it figure out with what we have on there, and then see what else we need. I don't know, but let's see if we can get these all fit up and get this compressor mounted. Just try to figure out what the heck we're dealing with. We'll figure it out. All right, let's dig in. They pretty much look the same, so save this bolt. That's going to go in there later. volumetric. Oh my. That worked. I'm gonna grab a couple 3/8 bolts and we'll see what we can find. This looks like a fancy bolt that also will accept a bolt. Pretty fancy, yep. Pretty sure I have this one. It's on the manifold already. These critters I'm not sure about. Let's grab a couple 3/8 bolts and let's walk out to Ole Fred and let's just see what we can do. 27 wrenches. All right, let's go. So I have absolutely no idea how this thing goes in here. Just kind of hold it up here and mock it up. There's that bolt that accepts a bolt and it makes it look like it lines up. And maybe another one down there through there. So that would make sense. So that's 2. And where's the heck this other third one go? All right, let me grab a couple of bolts. That goes all the way through. It's bigger than 3/8. Okay, so that's a problem. Okay, so I guess we got to get maybe 1/2-inch bolts. I don't know if I have any. Need that 1/2-inch one first, and then we can see if we can figure something out with it. Let's see if we can find one. I'm not sure if we have any. All right, so I got this mocked up there and trying to figure out how these brackets go. I'm gonna have to do a little more researching. I've got the bottom one just with the wrong size bolt in it. It looks like this one somehow goes up in here like this. Where's that going at? Oh, maybe right there. All right, so if that one goes there, maybe we might be onto something. Then it would be a bolt and a bolt. Ooh, we might be onto something. Hang on, Charlie. Goes on there, but I don't know what the heck bracket. You can see there was a bolt there and a bolt there. That kind of fits into that one, and they left a nut. Look, go juice. I sure wish they left all this AC stuff on here. I know this, I'm missing something here because I think this goes like this somehow. That doesn't line up either. This kind of lines up with that. I don't know. I think I gotta try to do some more researching. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap this up for tonight. So let me just give you a little quick overview and wrap this one up, and we're gonna have to do a take 2 of the rest of the AC. Like I said, we can mount this compressor. We got the new accumulator in. We're just missing that one line and we'll get it together. But anyway, I'm frustrated with this, so I think it's time to wrap it up for tonight. So let me give you a walk around and we'll wrap this critter up. All right, thanks. I wanted to wait till the sun came down, but look, it doesn't look too bad. Kind of shiny. I like the cap. Wish it kind of fit correctly, but it'll work for now. It'll just keep everything out of, out of the weather. When we're on power tour, we can bring all our grills and all that stuff in there, not have to worry about it. But Fred's looking pretty shiny. Let me get you a little closer and see. I mean, Fred looks pretty good. For what it is. The other side's not as pretty, if you will. But that back there where the barroom brawl happened. That's pretty rough back there. This paint, oof, it's all cracked. Bring you right in. See it? Oh, lots of cracks. So that's pretty rough. But I was wondering, let me know what you think. Like, that's that second coat of paint they put on it. I was wondering if, like, down the road, if I wet sanded that off and got back down to the factory paint with, like, you know, like a couple thousand grit paper, if I could sand that off. I didn't want to get that crazy today. We don't have that kind of time, but it was just something I was thinking about. I want to pop that dent out, and I was thinking about if I could sand off that old paint and get down to the factory paint underneath and just keep a patina look, because that's really bad there. But I don't know, just a thought. Let me know what you guys think. So that's about it. So one last thing, we got to make sure we get our Long Bed Mafia sticker on the back, and kind of going to wrap it up for tonight. All right, thanks. We'll see you in a sec. All right, bye. Topper on. We got Fred all polished up, and it just wouldn't be complete without our Long Bed Mafia sticker. So let's put this on. See, yeah. We did it. All right. Let's put this critter on. Oh, that's gonna look good. Make sure these critters are all stuck in there nice. Oh, look at that. Is that cool or what? That's pretty awesome. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. So appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And this week, we're starting with the lowering kit. So we're going to get this. Why do these dumb dogs always have to bark? Boneheads. Hey, shush. I'm trying to end the video. So anyway, this week we're starting at a friend's house. They got a lift. Golly, big dummies. With air conditioning. So we're gonna start the suspension lift, get that down. The new shocks, all that jazz. So Fred will have a whole new look for Power Tour. And then we'll get the rest of this AC finished up before we head out. And I think we should be good. So till the next time, we'll see you soon. Thanks. Appreciate all of you for liking, subscribing, all that jazz. And we'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care. We'll see you soon. Bye.